Welcome to Pennington's Flight Plan, presented by JetBlue. I'm Eric Allen inside the Play MGM studios here in Florham Park, New Jersey. Let's bring in our quarterback, Chad Pennington. Chad, Le'Veon Bell, through the first 3 games of the 2019 season, averaging just 2.9 yards per carry. He's got 20 receptions. That's tied for the team lead. But over his 76 offensive touches, just 3.7 yards a touch. With that all being said, I think he's off to a fantastic start.
Well, he really is, Eric, and I don't think we can judge his production by stats alone. I think when you look at the individual plays that he makes on a consistent basis, he's the one bright spot for the Jets offense right now. And right now, the Jets are trying to feature him, which they should. As a play caller, you've got to feature your playmakers. You can't worry about workload, trying to do the best you can to create space and points.
Everybody always talks about Le'Veon being a great outlet, which he is just that. But sometimes Adam Gase, this team's offensive play caller, is going to go to him as his #1 passing option. And we saw this here in New England as Luke Falk, the young quarterback, gets an easy completion.
Well, there's no doubt about it. With a talented player like Le'Veon Bell, forget the check down option. Let's put him into the passing game and create a #1 or #2 option with this guy. And against the New England Patriots, they were able to do that. Luke Falk makes a good read. The Patriots dropped back really, really soft, left the edge of the defense soft. Luke made the read, drops it off to Le'Veon. And here's what I like about Le'Veon Bell in space. One guy never tackles him. It takes at least 2 to 3 guys to tackle him in space, and this was a good first down for the Jets offense.
Second play we're going to look at, Adam Gase, Chad, sends Ryan Griffin in motion, and then Le'Veon Bell wastes no time getting up the field.
Well, first of all, it's a really good adjustment by the offensive line of the Jets. The Cleveland Browns make a shift in their front with the motion. The offensive line communicates the shift. And then we've always talked about Le'Veon Bell's ability to be patient in the hole. We've even laughed sometimes that he will stop right in the hole before he makes the next cut. But here he shows the ability to find a crease, put his foot in the ground, make one cut, and get down the field north and south and have a really nice run for the Jets. And this is what they need from Le'Veon Bell. All the different tricks he has in his bag to create yards, whether it be being patient and stopping or making a 1-foot cut. This really reminds me of a Curtis Martin type of run where he's not patient here. He puts his foot in the ground, takes what the defense gives him, turns a 3 or 4 yard gain into an 8 to 10 yard gain.
Chad, I almost feel bad for defenders when they're trying to tackle Bell, especially when he gets any kind of space in front of him because he's got such a wide array of moves.
He really does, Eric, and here the offensive line doesn't get quite the execution they would like to have. And Le'Veon Bell's able to make the defender miss exactly in the hole. Right in the hole, he makes this guy miss with a nice jump cut to the right-hand side. And then going back to having the ability to not letting one defender tackle you. This is Le'Veon Bell at his finest because he makes that defender miss in the hole, gets upfield, makes more yardage, has a spin move, and then it takes 3 tacklers to put him down for the tackle. Another nice gain for the Jets offense.
All right, now let's take a look at this play, Chad, where Gase has 3 receivers lined up to the right. He's got his young quarterback in the shotgun formation, gives a little pitch to Le'Veon Bell, and he gets his offensive lineman on the move.
Typically, in a toss crack type of situation, a toss sweep situation, offenses will normally do this with a 2 receiver or 3 receiver side. Here, Adam Gase gets really creative and does it to a 1 receiver side. How does he get that done? He gets a great crack block by his receiver, and then the tackle and center actually get out in space and are able to create some room for Le'Veon Bell to run. And then once again, we see Bell's ability to make one guy miss, get extra yards. It's amazing to see how many yards after first contact he can capture for the Jets offense, which right now with the struggling offense, the Jets really need that type of ability. Le'Veon Bell provides that, as well as with Gase's creativity. I think the Jets are looking good for the future of what they're trying to do in the run game.
Thanks, Chad. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.